WIRX.com, the Plan B Morning Show. Brock Hunter. Still no link? What the hell, man? Okay, it's just being slow. I think this system. What?
2023. That's terrible.
That what? Oh, there we go. Now we got you.
It's still delayed. If I send you a message on anything else, any other platform, message, text message, messenger, chats, whatever you iPhone, whatever you got, boom, immediate. But for some reason, when you send me an email, 5 minutes later, I get it.
That is interesting. That's a good point because
we still use it every single day. This is what we got. This is what we use every day. Why?
Even to the point where, like, if I'm texting you and I'm typing, the phone will show you that I'm typing. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's wild. Yeah, that's a good point. Why would email be so much slower? You think email would be immediate?
It's because email knows it's got us by the balls.
You're just holding on.
And we don't have to update. We don't have to have it's because every company has it. Everybody uses us. And nobody's evolved from email for some god-awful reason.
Or is it because there's so much more information going through email? Think about
that's trash. That's a trash statement. I can send videos, pictures, links.
I'm not for big email. Don't get mad at me. I'm just bringing up.
Listen, no. In Messenger, in texting, you can send video, links, pictures, anything you send through email.
When I'm saying in the full swath of things, like if I go to my Gmail, right? Because I sent you from Gmail. I also have a spam folder where all this stuff's going. I think maybe just because there's more.
You know what Messenger doesn't have? Spam. You don't get a bunch of trash emails. You don't get a bunch of advertisements. You don't.
It is wild how spam email is. Like, we've become just so what's the word? Desensitized to it. But when you really look at it, like, it's terrible how much crap I get sent to me. Like, if I go
to how many times I've said this in the past, especially when like Messenger first came out. I'm like, dude, this is great. This is fast. It's immediate. You can do everything I could do with email. Why are we still emailing each other, ladies and gentlemen? That's the question I have. Just saying.
I just think for big stuff, that's the way to do it, you know?
I think it's one of those things that, it's just the way it's always been.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a good reason. Because if you're going to live your life like that, then
it'll get faster. It'll get faster. God, you're angry about emails. Son of a bitch.
Aren't you sometimes, though? Come on.
Yeah. Well, Outlook. Gmail I like. Gmail I have no problems with. But Outlook for sure. So, I don't know.
Even Gmail is slow.
I like though that I can, it does a good job with my spam. Like, I don't have to worry about most of that getting into my main email. Mm-hmm. But anyway. Well, look, we got the link now. Take a breath. We're gonna be all right. Anyway, it is the Plan B Morning Show. Brock Hunter. We are streaming. Find us on Twitch, find us on Facebook, find us on the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. Of course, as always, we are on your FM dial 107.1, coming in hot over the radio waves. Yeah. Anyway, with that said, let's keep things moving here, folks, because we got a lot to talk about in your morning dump. As always, your morning dump brought to you by Pump
That
Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them 269-445-7777. Or visit pumpthatseptic.com. Yeah, pump it. And actually, real quick, I do want to give a shout out to the Pump That Septic family. We had our holiday party / Bob Buchholz's retirement party. And Bob has been.
Miss you, Bob.
We're going to miss you, buddy. He's been with us for 33 years. Just the coolest guy ever. Biggest Michigan fan you've ever seen. He got a
Michigan Yeti cooler last night. It's like a company gift. I'm like, damn. Not only is Yeti expensive, anything you put an M on that's yellow, it drives the price up as well.
We got a monogrammed Yeti cooler for you, Bob.
Did you get a $10,000 cooler last night?
And it's full of $1 million. It's unbelievable. This is great. If anybody deserves it, Bob does, though. I wanted to give a shout out to the Pump That Septic family. Dervin and his family was there. He had his whole crew, and obviously Pump That Septic was Bob's client, and it's just so awesome to see Dervin and his family and and is such an important client for us. Pump That Septic, and I'm not pandering, but the fact that they made it out to bid it
awesome.
to Bob is awesome.
Family.
It was great seeing Dervin and the crew. So thank you guys, and thank you Pump That Septic for not just being a part of the show, but saying goodbye to Bob, being a part of the Midwest family. Really cool, man. Really cool. So great seeing everyone out there as we said goodbye to the legend that is Bob Buchholz.
Yeah.
The legend. Joanne. Check out Pump That Septic because they're awesome people.
Guy's been to like every Michigan game for like 100 years or something.
Wild. It's wild. He was there. He was there the very first one. No, he's not. Anyway, all right, let's get to it. Morning dump time. Why don't we kick it off with this? Your next car might come with drunk driving detection technology. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration is going to spend the next 2 months taking suggestions about what that might look like. Old-fashioned breathalyzers have proven to be easy to bypass, so they're considering advanced computers and AI like the kind used for lane departure warnings. Interesting.
You know what? Yeah, why not? Okay. This is one of those situations where like nobody can be the person to complain. You know what I'm saying?
Who's gonna be the boy?
This is BS. But
why is it BS, Gary?
What's mad about that?
I'm just saying that. Justify your point of being mad that we're going to keep drunk drivers off the road. Well,
it's just another thing you got to do in the car. Nah.
It's a distraction, right? How come I gotta, well, look, it's just, I mean.
You need to go to a meeting there, John.
You're drunk right now, man. You're drunk right now.
You're yelling at us. You're drunk.
Look, I get it. And it may seem like an invasion of privacy, but the fact of the matter is we've asked people, we continue to ask people time and time again, please don't drink and drive, and people still do it. So maybe there's something that needs to be done.
It's going to save lives. You shouldn't be doing it. You really shouldn't be doing it. If you do, I think there's people out there that really, really understand the situation, that maybe have had family members, going to Sunday church and, drunk boy comes flying across. Nobody wants that situation. Nobody,
And if there's something that can be built into cars that will keep it, inconvenient for the drunk person, well, you should have thought about that. Call a taxi, call an Uber. That's what's going on here.
You know what? 10 years anyway, you're not going to be driving anyway.
And maybe this point is moot, because you're exactly right. Maybe self-driving cars will take away the need of this, but
seems like something that maybe should have been, thought of 10, 20 years ago.
Well, I'm just saying, guys.
It sounds like it.
I mean, does every car have its?
Keep an eye on that guy. It sounds like
every car, yes.
Go check that guy's cup holder right now.
This reminds me of, God, I wish I would have thought of this before I started this story. Have you seen that video from like back in, I think, the 80s of them going around interviewing people about drinking and driving?
Oh my God.
It was at that point where they were starting to crack down. And whether they changed the blood alcohol level,
mind frame in that video,
it's wild. So funny. People look.
I like to crack open a beer on the way home from work. What year was that?
It was like 86 or something. It was. Hold on. Let me.
Not a good look.
Drinking and driving, 80s news.
Yeah, that's a good keyword search.
That's gotta be.
It really is, though. You watch the video and you're just.
Hold on. I gotta. let me see if I can share this quick. I'll do my due diligence to make this fast, because this just kind of proves the point of where we're at and where we should
After
be.
The video, you're gonna be like, let's put those things in the vehicles. Let's put the breathalyzers in the vehicle.
Oh my God. I just love that. I looked up drinking and driving 80s news and I found it perfectly. It's right there. It's right there.
Ridiculous.
Oh. Sorry, I have not purchased. We got to sit through a commercial quick. Here we go. All right.
Driving here is viewed by some as downright undemocratic.
It's kind of getting common is when a fella can't put in a hard day's work, put in 11, 12 hours a day, and then get in your truck and at least drink 1 or 2 beers.
They're making it laws where you can't drink when you want to. You have to wear a seatbelt when you're driving.
Real quick, there's a lady talking now about not being able to drink when you want to and wearing a seatbelt with a kid in a car seat.
Oh, it's so cringy. It's
Pretty soon we're going to be communist country. Communist country.
How about we just we keep people from dying behind the wheel of a car, right?
That's quite important.
And hey, I'm a guy who loves to drink, okay? Mm-hmm. But let's
get behind the wheel, man.
Yeah, it's very simple. It's very
especially now with Uber.
There's no excuse.
Grandma will come pick you up.
Yeah,
it's worth a phone call. Trust me.
Hold on, wait. I mean, is
every
there
car?
Every car? Yes, Gary. Every car. He runs home real quick. Oh my God. Anyway, it could be a thing that we see drunk driver detection, or like Hunter said, in 10 years, it won't matter because we got self-driving cars anyway.
The robot's drunk. You're going to be all right.
What about this? Gen Z has canceled skinny jeans, side parts, and now sex. It's true. A new survey found that only about 23% of teenagers have done the deed, which is a huge decline from 2010. And even though they're not doing it, the number of Gen Zers making sure they have protection of some kind is 3 times higher than the generation before them. They are super careful, and if you're not as vigilant, then you're super schwangy, whatever that word is. I don't know.
This is real. I actually had this conversation with my nephew because he's around that age.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what is it? I don't think even he knows. It's just like we don't.
It's very simple. It's very simple.
What is it?
They have technology to keep them occupied. Now, I am not going to go on an old man rant here. Well, back in my day, because to be honest, Hunter, to be honest, much like the drinking and driving argument, it's probably good that the teenagers the next generation is being much more careful and much more responsible. Hunter, I took my genitals out everywhere. Okay. When I was a young man,
put it that way.
I was not responsible with my penis. Okay. Because that's the only thing that was on my mind. All right. Honestly, even at this point,
you make stupid decisions around it. I understand that.
As the great Robin Williams once said, God gave men a brain and a penis and only enough blood to run one at a time.
One at a time.
If there's not a more truer statement about the male sex, to be honest, I think it's better for the younger generation that, okay, if they are going to have sex, they're being more responsible, but also too, that they're not just out there. That's all we did. Because Hunter, what did we have? We had our car.
Yeah, you had a car and
a penis. All right, that's the two things. That's it.
Pretty much. I mean, you're right.
I put my
sitting there on an iPad all day,
But and that's the other thing too, is all we had was seeing our friends out in public and going to parties and doing this.
And honestly, I just think that the social aspect of the 90s, because we grew up through the 90s, it was more. I mean, that's what you did. I couldn't FaceTime you.
Yeah.
I had to ride my bike over and drop it in the front yard and knock on the door and
right.
Mother, it's so different. The connection between friends and family and people is just immediate. It's there.
Right. Well, and also here's the other thing too. If you're FaceTiming your girlfriend, I don't think there's anything wrong with this, because we're looking at it like back when we were young studs and getting it wet on the weekend, right? You know what I mean? Like that's what shaped us as men. That's what made you a man. Oh, did you hear Brock hooked up with or Hunter did? That's what made us men. But I'm not saying now like that was the good thing. All right. You shouldn't be measured by that. And if the youth are being more responsible in that aspect, all right, I think it's probably a good thing. I think
you know why I say it? I got it. I think I know. I understand it. You think it's a good thing because you have a daughter.
Well, look, if my daughter doesn't do half the things my wife did, I'll be in a good spot. Okay? And I mean that lovingly to my beautiful wife.
I hope she's sleeping.
I'm not saying my wife was a sleazy whore, okay? She could do less than
looking at the future, like, hey, I hope she doesn't grow up how I grew up.
I was irresponsible. Okay. If the next generation is more responsible than the previous, we're
More
going
power
in
to
the
it,
right,
huh?
right?
Yeah.
I mean, Hunter, think about this.
I think we're fine. We made it out fine.
Think about, I've had to see a doctor a couple times. If I made it out that fine, I'm not saying unscathed, buddy boy. But think about this, Hunter. Think about the stuff that your dad's generation did. All right. As long as we're cleaning up certain areas.
Well, maybe we're just learning. We're evolving and learning.
Right. So I think it's probably not a terrible thing. That's the only thing teenage boys are thinking about right now,
Yeah.
Right. Anyway.
Hey,
I made terrible.
times are different, man. They really are.
I like how you sit there thinking like, oh, it wasn't that bad. Yes, it was, Hunter. I know you. Okay. I know
It
you.
was pretty bad.
It was terrible. Okay.
I
It was
mean-
awful.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many times you drive a distance you didn't need to drive to see a chick? All right. How many times you stay
Go to
up?
Florida one time. Yeah,
How many
just 1,200 miles.
You're just out. You're just trying to stay awake longer than your buddy so you can hook up with. Yeah. Right. It's better now. Anyway. All right. There you go. That is your morning dump. We'll be back.
I don't even want to take my hat off, dude. We were at the company party last night. I'm like, oh, shit, I can't wear a hat.
What's that?
I said we were at the company party last night. And before I went, I'm like, oh, yeah, I can't wear a hat because we're supposed to dress up a little bit. Dude, my hair's getting long.
That's why my hair is like this morning because I still have my my mousse in there. I hate putting stuff in my hair. I absolutely hate it.
My mousse.
My mousse, my styling mousse. Okay. Actually, you know whose it is? It's Kiki's because I don't have any hair gel anymore. I don't. Yeah.
Hey,
LA
Uncle
looks.
Jesse.
Good morning, Scott. Ryan said, Hunter Wright in my voice. What? You drunk, Ryan?
What did he say?
He said, Hunter Wright in my voice. And then he said, hell, if I lived back then, I could drive. Oh, because he's drunk all the time? Maybe that's what he's leading to. Good morning, Michelle. Thank God it's Friday indeed. Ryan, are you drunk? Did you start early this morning? Brock's driver head is longer than his ding dong.
The driver head.
Oh, boy. Good morning, douchebags. Right, good morning, Brian.
What up,
good morning,
Brian?
Old Sports. Good morning, sir.
What is it, Old Sports?
Yep, that's Chewy. Good morning, Old Sport. Yeah,
what's
good
up,
morning,
Chewy?
chaps.
Old Sports? I like that. I like that phrasing. What's up, sport?
What's up, sport? I don't know. It makes me feel like kiddish,
Yeah.
you know? All right, we got sports here. Let's get right into it.
You got that video? You said you're going to play.
Yes,
video.
yeah, I got
Get
that.
that ready right now.
You shut your mouth. All right, now it's
Like
ready.
20
It's good to
minutes
go.
for you to-
It's good to go.
Ads to get through.
I wish it didn't start audio played right away. I wish there was a buffer because. Oh, there we go. Blow my whistle, bitch. Hey, good morning. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Brock Hunter.
Heavy rotation.
Heavy rotate. It's a good song. DJ Alligator all day. All day. Anyway.
You secretly listen to that.
That's what I put on the way home. Anyway, it is the Plan B Morning Show, 7:31. Brock Hunter. Don't forget, we are streaming. Find us on Twitch. Find us on Facebook. Find us on the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. Subscribe to that as well for web exclusive content on a Friday. Let's do it. Time for sports. As always, sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, bud.
Bud Distributing getting you stocked up with delicious Bud Light, tall, cool Budweiser's, other delicious drinks like Good Boy Vodka Seltzers, Every Pour Helps a Pup, and Michelob Ultra. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Hey, Bud, and remember to drink wiser, Bud.
All right. Hey, man, we hit some football last hour, which we're going to recap here. Last night, crazy game. 4 days after losing 3-0, a soccer score. The Las Vegas Raiders set a franchise scoring record with a 63-21 win over the Chargers last night.
Team's got range.
Got range. Yeah. You don't know what you're going to get. like a box of chocolates.
Unbelievable. Yep.
Vegas, the Las Vegas Raiders set a franchise scoring record last night. Like I said, 63 points. It was the most points for the Raiders, beating out their 59-14 victory at Denver in 2010. That was the last high score. Raiders led 42-0 at halftime. Holy smokes.
I mean, they had 21 points in the first quarter, 21 points in the second quarter.
Dude.
Halftime. Yeah. Yep.
What? Was there a defense out there?
I don't think so.
No joke.
I don't
Like
think
you're scoring every possession plus.
so.
That's craziness. So that's just 3 points shy of the other halftime score NFL record, which was 45 points for New England in 2009. Wow.
It's a lot of points.
45-0 at halftime. What's that halftime? So if you're 43 or 42 points by halftime last night, what's the other team's locker room? What are you saying? Like, as the coach, how do you approach that situation?
If you're the Raiders coach, you walk in, you go, well, I guess just keep doing what you're doing. I mean, you guys are doing great out there. Keep it up. If you're the Chargers coach, go, what are you doing?
No, you know what you do? You bring in a Twister, and you throw Twister on the floor and say, you know what? We're playing board games. This is what we're doing. Because this is more proactive than what we're doing out there. We're playing Twister. Right hand red. Okay?
Do this. We'll send the towel boy out and the water boy, and they'll finish up the game. We'll stay in here and play Twister.
I mean, dude, think about this. You're high school coach. You know, the games back in high school that really mean nothing. All right.
Nope.
Sorry, but
Clearly.
halftime. If you came in at halftime, you're high school coach. If you're losing by 30 points, screaming at the defense. What are you? Now imagine being an NFL defense.
Yep.
And it's 42 to whatever.
Yep. Well, to be fair, I don't think the defense got off of the field. It must have been 3 and out, or turnover. Like I said, the Chargers had 5 turnovers.
Yeah.
So the defense was probably just on the field the whole time, exhausted. Like there's nothing we can do.
We're tired, man.
Yeah.
Just score.
Can the offense hold? Can the offense get a first down? Actually, let me look at the stats here. We can see the. Hold on.
Yeah, I just have the what I have written here is what they're talking about, the record, man. Setting some records last night.
So we go to team stats. So the Chargers had 4 fumbles and an interception.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, their fourth down. I don't think they had a fourth down. I don't think they got to fourth down. They were 6 and 12 on third downs, but that probably was later on in the game when they finally were able to score after the Raiders put in their practice squad.
Mm-hmm. Last hour, I said, hey, I got to go back and watch that. They got on YouTube, where they do the whole game in, however many minutes. But
yeah,
wow, 63-21 last night.
Wild.
I thought 70 to 20 was the other high scoring game in the beginning of the season between the Broncos and the Dolphins.
Which that's wild in one season to have 2 games like that.
2 games that high school.
2 massive games like that. Yeah.
Hey, maybe there'll be some more this weekend. Saturday's games. And let me repeat that. Saturday's games.
Yeah.
Somebody sent me a message the other day. Our buddy Ray's having a get-together. It was his birthday this past week. And he's like, come on over Saturday night. We're going to watch a Lions game. And I'm like, I think you looked that up wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no.
You stupid idiot.
No, they're playing Saturday night. That's right. The Broncos going to be in Detroit Saturday night, 8:15. You can hear it right here on Rock 107 WIRX. If you're in the garage or not near a TV, you can tune in. But crazy. There's 2 games on Saturday. Steelers going to be in Indianapolis playing the Colts.
I think there's 3, if I'm not mistaken.
Is there 3 games?
I think there's 3 games.
I just had the local ones here. That's why there's only 2 posted here.
Making excuses.
Shut up. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I don't care. I like it, because it's more football. I mean, not that I'm gonna watch it because I just only care about the Packers. But I think it's just because we got an extended season now that we do 17 games, and I think they got to adjust for the teams that travel overseas and making this all work so it's done.
I think it works right now because college isn't being played on Saturday.
Yeah,
the college has that gap. So I think it's cool right now. I think it's a good move right now. But if they were to do it during regular season, when you'd have to choose between watching college or NFL. That'd be weird.
Yeah.
It'd be weird. It'd feel weird. I kind of like it now, man. Some Saturday games gives you something to watch. You know?
God, the looking ahead, the Lions have another Saturday game on the 30th.
Really?
Yeah.
Kind of like it, to be honest.
No.
So Sunday's game, Bears, the local one, are going to be in Cleveland playing the Browns at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock game. Bears, I want to say a roll. Bears have some momentum. Previous game.
Yep.
People are looking around saying, who are these Bears? Are they terrible? Are they good? So who's going to show up? What Bear team's going to show up on Sunday? What do you think?
Let's see. They've won 3 of their last 4.
What's going on with the Bears and their number 1 pick? Because something's happening right now where they hold the number 1 pick, but because somebody lost,
I don't know. I don't get how all that works. But look,
if you're the Bears, so as a Bears fan, and text us on the stream because I know there's a lot of Bears fans on the stream. Do you want to lose? Do you want to lose out?
No, I don't. Even if you want to lose out, I don't think you
can't purposely lose out. Obviously, it's illegal. But
if I was a fan
right now, where you sit, like if you got to choose, I think you want to lose out, right?
I guess I don't know. For me, I would rather see my team try and get W's and everything like that than watch them just phone it in. Because then what am I doing as a fan? If they're not even going to try, then what are they going to do when you think that number 1 pick's going to fix the team? No, it's not going to. It's not going to.
It's nice. It's nice to have.
Is it though? Unless you use
they have 2.
They've had a couple. They had Trubisky. He was
no, I'm saying right now. I thought, aren't they sitting on 2? Didn't they trade for a number 1 pick? And they also have another one because they suck.
Yeah.
Is that right, or am I wrong on that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Honestly, they had 2 for a while.
I
mean, dude, that's big. That's big. Especially if you play like you played your previous game. So the Bears kind of showed up. And now if you get another number 1 pick, now we're talking kind of.
Yeah. Brian said 1 and 3.
You got 1 and 3? Still, that's big.
Is it?
Big. I don't know. I think you roll with that. I don't know. Do you want to win?
I would. I just, as a fan, like I would be super pissed if I turned on the game on Sunday and my team just phoned it in because we're gonna wait till next year. We're really gonna give it to you next year. I mean, no, play the game. You're getting paid millions of dollars. Play the game. I want to see my team win. You know what I mean? Yeah. You can't just bank on getting all number 1s. You know, I'd rather have W's, man. I don't know.
It's a good point. Anyway, some good football going to be played this weekend, and I'm excited for it, man. All weekend long, too.
Can't believe we're on week, week 15, 16?
Like that, yeah.
Yeah, wild, man.
Make sure I have it right here, I think.
Week
15.
15. Yep. Yeah. Almost done, man. We're getting there.
Quick story here before we get out of sports. Draymond Green. This is basketball news. He's in the news, man.
Or no? You want to talk about Draymond Green?
Let's do your video.
You sure?
Anyway, I'll just wrap Draymond Green situation up. Indefinite suspension from the NBA might open up some new opportunities in other sports. Listen to this. Boxer and YouTube star Jake Paul offered Green a $10 million contract to box.
I'm starting to think that Jake Paul's fights were all fixed.
I mean, yeah, that's a conspiracy for sure. I've seen
he's a YouTube star. Why not set it up? Why not set it up? You're going to make millions. Story. Both people are going to make a ton of money. Everyone's going to make a ton of money. Why not?
It's just it feels like it's almost like football to me. It's like it's hard to fix a fight.
Of boxing, absolutely not. I feel like one of the easiest things.
Drop your hands at one point, and you're just like, dude, just knock me out.
Yeah.
Like football for me is hard because you can't. It's hard to pull.
It's a team sport.
It's hard to pull a tackle. Like it's. I guess you're right. Boxing is a little different. You can just kind of put your hands
I think that's probably actually been a huge problem in the boxing world is fixed fights. Yeah.
Well, hey, Draymond Green is losing a lot of money each game that he doesn't play, so he might take this.
He obviously likes to fight people. He likes to hit people, so maybe boxing is the right thing. Maybe boxing is the right. Get him in the UFC ring. Do it.
You got your video? Let's rip that real quick. Then I got to go upstairs.
This is nothing crazy, but I just wanted to share this because I want us to realize how spoiled we are with how far cameras and TV technology has come. So this popped up. Can I make this full screen? I don't know. Will it go full screen? I don't think it will. Anyway, this popped up on my feed, and I just want to show people.
Crowd at the 18th will be able to see it, probably launching over the pines.
It's just an
Tiger wins. You can tell it's Tiger just by that swing.
Just by the swing. But it's an old clip from back in the day. Dude, it looks like the old Tiger Woods golf games. Dude, look at how pixelated the trees are.
Hey, man, that's the 90s, man.
Just pushed that a smidgen. It's blasted. Oh, it's fantastic.
Oh,
my goodness.
Oh, this is that video. Daily smokes one right over Tiger's ball. Yeah, dude, wild.
Ready to go.
Old school. You could even go further back. You should watch some of the old Jack Nicklaus rounds.
And even you know why? Because they use the same graphics in the game. I want to swing. God, John Daly's a beast, man. But I was so funny. I felt like I was watching like a preview of like Tiger Woods 2006. You know what I mean? It's so now you can see every blemish. You can see every leaf on the tree. You can see everything. Yeah. It's just wild, dude.
John Daly and Tiger Woods, man.
2005. Yeah, that's who was on there. Not taking anything away from the golfers today, but those two guys just out there playing primo golf. Oh my God.
I love how people are like, how does he do it? He's a fatty out there playing golf. How can he hit the ball? You know, honestly, in golf, it's an advantage to have that. And if you watch an old video of Gary Player, he'll show you. And fat, I hate saying fat. It's a rough word. Fat golfers have an advantage because it's almost a swing guide. So right here, Gary Player will say, if you're a skinny guy, this is fact. I'm not just saying this, but there's a skinnier golfers have a gap here. If you watch professional golfers on the range, they'll put a towel underneath their left armpit. And what that does, it keeps you in the slot. It keeps your arm, right in the slot.
Yeah.
Fat golfers kind of have that all the time. They have that built-in towel.
They got that
swing guide, dude. I'm telling you.
That back fat slot. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes. And hey, use it to your advantage. If you're a bigger golfer, if you're a fat golfer, know that. You should know that.
Yeah.
Use that. I'm kind of jealous, honestly.
How about maybe don't get fat to make the pro tour.
Just 900 pounds. Bigger the better.
Oh man, but yeah, I thought that it just was funny. It looked like the old video game. If you've ever played any of the old Tiger Woods golf ones, it's like, God, man, this is just taking me back.
Did you watch a PS2 game?
Right, exactly. These graphics are terrible. The old tube TV.
Yeah.
All right, now we got on aux. Here we go. All right, that's your sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
We'll be back.
What's the topic? Play a song. I'll be right back.
What holiday traditions are overrated?
Nice. Right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get my coffee. So everyone, or maybe I can put here. Let me put this up. We'll be right back. Wait, where's it at? Brand. Here we go. I'm getting my coffee. Don't go anywhere. And we're back. Getting my coffee late this morning, gang. Oh, it's hot. Big shout out to Hanson Beverage for getting me my coffee in the morning, man. I'm all right. So, yeah, the topic while we're waiting on Hunter, what holiday traditions are overrated? We'll get your answers. Could be Scrooge's this morning. Oh. Stop sharing. Hey, good morning. It's the plan. Save as Sports 2. I don't think Hunter's going to make it back in time. Here we go. Well, good morning. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Brock, Hunter. Nope, he's not back yet. He's still indisposed at the moment. I told him we had 2 minutes. Well, I'll kill some time while we're doing it. It is the Plan B Morning Show. Don't forget, we are on Twitch. We're on Facebook. We're on the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe to that for web-exclusive content. Get in on the conversation on a Friday. Hot coffee. Actually, why don't I just do this now? I'll do my quick shout out to Hanson Beverage. Obviously, everyone's seeing me or hearing me drink my delicious hot coffee. Well, that is thanks to Hanson Beverage. Hanson Beverage, man, they're local family-owned business. Been in the area, serving the area for 30 years. Residential, commercial, industrial services. When it comes to coffee, Hanson is a Keurig certified distributor. What does that mean? Well, if it's Keurig, they got it covered, man. They'll bring the machine to your home, to your residence, to your business, what have you, wherever you want hot coffee at the push of a button. They'll take care of all of your service needs. The machine's not working. They're going to make sure you get taken care of because they know you need that afternoon pick-me-up or that morning cup of coffee like I have. Plus, they got all sorts of great flavors, all your favorite special holiday flavors. It's really great, man. I love Hanson Beverage. And just the service is so great. Like I said, if something's going wrong with it or you need more creamer, you need more flavors, they're there. Give them a phone call, shoot them an email. Service is above all else. And you can see that from the first phone call, the first email, what have you. So hit them up for the coffee. And then, of course, when it comes to water, they have everything covered on the water side. So whatever you need, big or small, residential, commercial, industrial, Hanson Beverage, go see them, 355 Maiden Lane in St. Joe. Also online, hansonbeverage.com. Now that Hunter is back, why don't we get to it? About time, you son of a bitch. It is the Plan B Morning Show. Time to get to your topic of the day. And I don't want to be all Scroogey, but I think this topic warrants a conversation. What holiday traditions are overrated? All right, things that we've been doing forever. It's just
I get mine out of the way, and you'll agree with me on this. Let's just break the ice here. A Christmas Story, that movie, just in general.
Ooh, you might make some enemies on that one. But you know what? I agree with you. At least not the 24-hour marathon.
Yeah, that's what it is. I'm not sitting here saying it's a bad movie. Actually, the first few times I saw it, I'm like, this is great. But the 900th time, why does there got to be a 24-hour marathon?
Is it that good of a movie? Is it that? I mean, why did that start with all the movies? Why was that one picked to get a 24-hour marathon?
Who thought that was a good idea? And here's a good comparison, a good analogy. If I played AC/DC's Back in Black, great song, right?
Yeah.
But over and over and over again, all day long. By the end of the day, you're like, F AC/DC, dude.
That's a good point.
Even as good as AC/DC is.
Yep.
You're still going to be like, dude, somebody, please turn the channel. This is rough. So why is it okay that we play A Christmas Story 24 hours?
Right.
Back to back to back to back to back.
Yep. That's a great answer. That's a great answer. I like that. Any other ones? Holiday traditions, Christmas traditions that need to go away? I know exactly what I know where you're going.
I'm going to let you say it. I'm not going to say it.
Enough with the Christmas music on all the time. Is that what it is? Is that what you're going to say? Yeah,
for sure.
And
it kind of bleeds into what I was saying there, but
I love. Was that what you were going to say, or no? Is it something different?
I mean, I was going to wait for the listener because it's got to be a common answer, right?
It is, but there's some other really good answers that I didn't expect. But for me, I'll do the Christmas music, and again, I love Christmas music in little doses. Again, with everything, little doses. I don't mind. Okay, we're opening presents. Let's throw on some Christmas tunes, but I don't need to, turn on the TV Christmas music. Go to the store, Christmas music.
I'm not convinced that I think people really like it. I don't think anybody really truly does. In certain moments, yes, but all day long at the store, at the grocery store, at the shopping mall, I don't think anybody likes it. Well, hear me out on this. DJ had a company party a few weeks back, right? Big company party. A lot of people there. A lot of opinions, I should say, right? Didn't play one Christmas song.
Really?
And because the lady who was running it was like, I just don't think we want Christmas music.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, somebody's going to come up and say, play Mariah Carey's, blah,
Yeah.
Not one person.
Yeah.
Not one person mentioned it, said anything. Like, hey, can you just throw on a little bit of nobody?
Yeah.
Actually, I got compliments for not playing Christmas
music. Like, there's a few I'll throw, like Jingle Bell Rock. If I'm at a party, I think that's a good one. Or what's that one with, it was December 27th, double hot on it. You know which one I'm to the rap one? Which one is that one? Mm-hmm. You know which one I'm talking about? It's a great, if anybody knows the rap Christmas song, Hunter, you might want to add that to your holiday playlist because one. The other one, okay, so we all agree on Christmas music, a Christmas tradition that's overrated. Eggnog. That's my final answer.
Beyond that,
you
love eggnog. I do.
Enjoy your cup of vomit. It's so gross, dude. Eggnog is good. Even the name eggnog.
Hey, I'm not gonna sit here and say it's a great name. It's not an appealing name at all. I don't know why I love eggnog so much. I think of what it was is my great aunt used to have a punch bowl full of it during the whole holiday season. And we would go over there. I think there was booze in there too. And I would always sneak cups as a kid.
So you like the booze in there. You like
maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's why I liked it so much. But
guess what? It was your great aunt. All right. It's a great aunt drink. Okay. He's on now because that's a Great Depression drink.
Good, man.
Disgusting. Eggnog.
I even have eggnog ice cream upstairs. I like it so much.
No, it needs to go away. Cartons of eggnog. Would you like some eggnog? No, I would not. Thank you very much.
It's pretty thick. It's a thick substance.
I shouldn't have to chew my drink, okay?
Yeah.
Oh,
what I like doing, though, is there's still a lot of people out there that have never tried it.
What?
And I always give them the small cup. Like, just try it. Dude, it's 50-50. Half the people are like, blah, it's the worst. Some people are like, damn, that's good. I really like that.
Yeah, no, you're wrong. That's not, no one says that. Everyone says, oh, this is great. Throw it in the trash. Throw it in the trash because it's eggnog. By the way, real quick, it's Run DMC Christmas Time in Hollis.
Nice. Run DMC as a Christmas song, huh?
Well, now, Scott said the rap Christmas song is by MC. Does MC Hammer have one too? Well, I know what I'm doing after this break. I'm looking up Christmas rap songs for sure. That's what I'm going to do. Let's see. What Christmas traditions are overrated? Rich had one. He said ugly Christmas sweaters got to go. So here's my take on that, because we did ugly Christmas sweaters. I do think it has gone too far. Like, there was that time where you couldn't go anywhere without seeing, and at every Christmas party there was ugly Christmas sweaters. You had the guy, the best one I did see though. This was great. Some lady cut out the boob of her shirt. And she put a red ball on her nipple.
Oh, yeah.
So it was like
it was his nose, a reindeer nose. I've seen that. That's pretty funny.
That I can get behind. I can get behind. But yeah,
I saw one that said Big Nick Energy. I loved it.
But yeah, so it may have gone too far. I think maybe we could tone it back a little bit. But out of all of them, though, I don't think that's that bad. Let's see. Mark said eggnog. Eggnog was a pretty popular answer. Let's see. You know what a big one too was? How about this? Brandon, Amy, a handful of other people said decorating in November. Decorating too soon.
How do I feel about that? You know why that doesn't bother me? Because sometimes these setups are so elaborate and you only get a month of it. Then you gotta tear it down again. Like, I don't blame some people for putting it up early to display it longer.
If you're gonna put the work,
we passed a house last night, and I'm like, you had to have hired people to
Right.
come do. I mean, there's no way an individual is out there willingly putting up all of these lights. I mean, it was like Griswold.
Some people love, dude. People love that, man.
Do you know how long it took me to put up my skinny little tree and put lights?
Mhm.
I mean, that was a task. Now do your entire house. Like,
But you know what? People,
damn, son.
there are people, and I put up lights every year. We got lights in front of our house. I don't do anything crazy, but just enough to get into the holiday spirit and everything. But yeah, there's people that live for it, man. It's Christmas with the cranks.
For me, it would be hard to take them down. Like, putting them up was like, yes.
Oh, no. How long
payoff?
How long did you have those icicle lights on your?
I just turned them off. I didn't even take them off. They're on the porch the whole year. Still
The only reason those icicle lights came off your balcony, your deck, is because you had to paint it.
You're right.
That's
100% right.
Funny. They're my July lights. What are you talking about? This is unbelievable. That's funny, dude. But yeah, decorating too soon. Maybe not. I don't know if you start. I say after Thanksgiving, go for it. I think that's kind of where it's at. You know what I mean? Because Thanksgiving is its own holiday. If you're doing it before, like if you're getting in it before October or before Halloween, it's like, oh, okay, now it's a little too soon.
You can't do that.
No,
you can't go 2 holidays
Yeah.
back.
Like actually, here, okay, if you after Halloween, I think you can start putting up decorations. I think that's fair, right? Is that too soon?
It's kind of kicking the turkey in the balls, man.
In the giblets, kicking the
giblets. I'm just saying. I mean, it kind of goes hand in hand. Christmas, Thanksgiving, kind of. I don't know. It's a good question.
Yeah,
I think you're safe right after Thanksgiving, which is the end of November anyway. So,
let's see here. Oh, you know what? This was a good one. And actually, this topic came from a website that did a poll. And I like this one. Secret Santa. That's a holiday tradition that can go away. I'm tired of feeling the pressure at like family get-togethers and extended family or even holiday parties. We don't need to be buying people stuff. All right. I buy stuff for my mom and dad, like immediate family. But then for everyone else, like if I don't know, like I don't like the pressure of the Secret Santa. You know what I started doing? Just scratchers. Like screw it. Fine. Here you go.
Good idea.
Here you go.
You know why I never do that?
What?
Because as soon as I give somebody a scratcher, it's going to be
they're going to win. That's right.
$1,000 winner. I'm just going.
How about this? I'll buy you a scratcher, Hunter, if you buy me a scratcher for the holidays. Can we do that?
Do we split it if one of us wins?
Sure.
Why'd you look up and to the right?
Sure. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll split it. Yeah.
The scratcher.
No. Damn it. Anyway, let's see if there's any other ones. Holiday traditions that need to go away. Music was a big one. Christmas music too soon. Frank said Elf on the Shelf. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I don't really know much about it. What's it, the rhyming thing?
With the Elf on the Shelf, it's this time of year, Santa's elf comes down to keep an eye on you to make sure you're not being naughty.
Oh, that's what it is.
It's basically
we're spying on you.
It's spying on you. It's Christmas blackmail is what it is, because you're telling your children that this elf is watching and reporting back to Santa. All right. And so if you're not good, the elf will kill you in your sleep. I'm just kidding. If there's any kids listening right now, I'm just joking. Okay. But he reports back to Santa. And so you need to be on your best behavior. But tell you what, whoever thought of that, making bank on that one, man.
There you go.
Yeah. I like it. I don't think there's too many. Otherwise, holidays are nice. What's your favorite holiday tradition? Will we end with that?
I guess presents, right? Presents are always fun.
Christmas dinner, man. That's
Christmas dinner.
Because honestly, presents nowadays, I like it because I'll get socks, and I actually want socks now because I don't want to buy them for myself and everything like that. I love Christmas dinner. Honestly, in my opinion, I think Christmas dinner is better than Thanksgiving dinner. I'll say that because I like ham. So
I like ham too.
You get that big Christmas ham with the pineapple, and you still get all the other fixins, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Good.
like
I like
Christmas there. All right. Well, anyway, we're gonna take a break. Ho, ho. We'll be back with more. It's the Plan B Morning Show. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for hanging out. We appreciate it. And we'll just see you guys next week.
Have a good weekend. Enjoy.
All right, later.